going on, guys? It's your boy Zipski, and today we are playing in the RU tier. Are you ready for today's video? If you are, leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite member of this team is. Let's go ahead and get into this team. So we have Beauregard, the Metacham with Punching Glove, which holders punch moves do 1.1 times more power and do not make contact. Great, because you can use a lot of punching moves with Beauregard. And you get pure power. Attack is doubled, and it gets access to Trailblaze now, which, if you don't know, it's a 50 base power grass type move, which has a 100% chance to raise the speed by 1. It's Trailblaze, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Drain Punch. Drain Punch, is the fighting stab. You have Ice Punch for coverage. You have Fire Punch for coverage as well. You don't have any kind of Psychic Punch, which is unfortunate, but it's all good. And then Trailblaze, you can get some pretty good things off of this. You can maybe change Fire Punch for Bullet Punch, which I think I'm actually gonna do. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. We'll see if I need that. Well, I don't have any priorities. I'm gonna stick it on there. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it as a fire type, because that way it does not get burned. I'm just gonna do this. Up next, we have Big Krook, the Choice Scarf Crocodile with Intimidate. We have Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Crunch, and Gunk Shot. There's a lot of fairies in this tier, and Terror type of fairies seems to be pretty common. You have Earthquake and Crunch for coverage, and then you have Stealth Rock for if you can get it up. Up next, we have Marbled, our Arcanine right here with Heavy Duty Boots, Intimidate, Extreme Speed, Flare Blitz, Play Rough, and Close Combat. I might as well give this the Assault Vest, because it does have all these attacks, and you can be choiced too. I thought about putting a choice band on it, which I might also end up changing, because usually he's only able to get off like 1 or 2 attacks, or she is, just depending on what's going on. Next, we have Mayor Bow, which has been, this set has been so clutch to me. It's been fantastic. So you have Bellibolt with Leftovers, Electromorphosis, which is a brand new ability on a brand new Pokemon. It gains the charge effect when it's hit from the attack. So electric moves do more damage. You have Parabolic Charge, which you get a 50% recovery from it, and Soak, which you can change them to a water type, so you can hit everybody super effectively. It's great. And after you get hit, you get that charge as well. It's a really good combination. You have Slack Off if there's too big of a damage drop. And the Chilling Water has a 100% chance to lower their attack by 1 stage. Sorry, yawn. This comes good against physical attackers, and you have the Terror type Electric, because that way this can do a lot more damage. Up next, you have Mr. Freeze, the Heavy Duty Boots, and Levitate. Obviously, Levitate's the only ability you can get. With the boots I'm rocking, this is solely support. Haze, Recover, Rapid Spin, and Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry hits a good amount. Hits ground, hits water, hits flying, hits dragon. It's very, very good. Oh, grass is another one. And I came across the issue of running into setup sweepers and having nothing really to counter it. So if you can, you set up, you go in here, you set up a haze, and you get rid of it. And finally, we have Oliver Queen. Sorry, we have Oliver Queen with the Arbolivia. Arbolivia? I don't know. Whatever. I can't pronounce it right now. Leftovers and Seed Sower, so that way you get the grassy terrain up. And you have Hyper Voice, Leech Seed, Strength Sap, and Terrain Pulse, which is... This is a very interesting move in my opinion. So, Terrain Pulse, it doubles power and it varies on the type depending on what terrain. But if you get that terrain set up, you go from having a 50 base power move. Well, I guess it's a little bit higher because of staff, but it turns into 130 because it becomes a grass type move, and then the grass moves get boosted in that type, and so it just ends up doing a large chunk of damage. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna switch this to 300. That's what I'm gonna do. But I've used it a little bit, and this has been one of the those members on the team that's really good. And we have a couple members on our team that are weak to earthquakes, and so getting rid of that weakness, is great. I do think that Electrode is the lead here. I go for Stealth Rock because either he explodes or switches out because he can't Volt Switch. You could set up screens, which some of them do, but this is what I predicted, the Flamingo here. So we just go straight out into our Arcanine, get off the Intimidate, which tells us he is not scrappy, I believe, because yeah, you're immune to Intimidate, and normal fighting moves hit ghost types. So if you're not scrappy, that means you're co-star. Which, yeah. Either that or your Tangled Feet. I don't think it's the case, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw off Flare Blitz here. Ooh, we get paralyzed, is not good. But I just wanted to go ahead and take that out. We will save this for intimidating later on. No, we won't. Oh, okay. Here we have the Fire Punch here. I think is best. Yeah. Wow, that just because snow or hail got changed to snow, which increases that kind of damage output there. I'm gonna go ahead, I think, try to get off a Intimidate. Yep, we didn't need that in my opinion because I think it's probably like choice baited. I need this to do as much as possible. If this doesn't kill, we're probably in big trouble. Trailblaze. Interesting. Oh, if you did not know, Mayor Bow is a reference to Legends of the Twilight Princess. It's the mayor in which you, what is it called? You sumo wrestle. If you haven't played that game, it's a fantastic game. Oh, perfect. As long as we outspeed, we should kill, which we don't. I'm assuming he revives Abomasnow. Yep. Which I think Mayor Bow actually can take on everything else. Because I soak, kill, and then I just kill. Here. Perfect. There we go. That, you probably gotta be Assault Vest or something, in my opinion. But yeah. Oh, it's a crit. It didn't even matter. That's for sure. That's game. Like that's the power of this little guy right here. He just soaks and you're dead, like no matter what. It's really, really cool. Oh, he's got like, oh, you know, I used to have Florges on the team, but since it doesn't have Toxic, it's a weird Pokemon to use. I think Terra Ground is pretty strong on it, but I don't know. I've had a hard time finding the appropriate time to use the Pokemon. It's definitely not as good as it once was, which is really unfortunate because I think it is a good Pokemon. But we're gonna go ahead and lead off here. We do know that it's Scrappy, and so I'm predicting a U-turn. So we're gonna go ahead and sit in our Mayor Bow here. And hopefully we can get a charge off. I don't think anything here can one-shot us, which is good. Hello? There's the U-turn. Clobster. Which I think I could... I'm just gonna soak. Oh, perfect. I don't care about your... Oh, it doesn't work on Terra typing. I had no idea. That's really good news. We are not flying, so we are not going to take this well. So I'm just going to send out Big Crook here. And I'm just going to EQ, because I outspeed, and if you're sashed, it doesn't matter anymore, it's going down. But you cannot change it after their Terra type, which, I mean, I guess makes sense. It is like this generation's gimmick or whatever, but it's still a little unfortunate. I don't, this is the only Stealth Rock user, but I don't think it's going to do well. So I'm just going to freeze dry. Probably set up terrain. Yep. Oh, I set up terrain for it to kill me. That's unfortunate for me. Oh well. Nothing is going to take this Flare Blitz well. Yeah, I'm just gonna Flare Blitz, I think. Or I could Close Combat. It should still die from Close Combat, so I'll just do Close Combat instead. Yeah, no, hit, what should we call it? Mr. Comatose Kamala here for Super Effective, which is really good. I predict one of the two. There he is. And we will find out what kind of item it is right now. It is Scarf. There you are, choice Scarf. Which I can't lower that, so if he stays in, I'm just gonna kill him. Oh, you've got a, yeah, Drill Run. And I get the charge off. I should have thought about it and then gotten the parabolic charge off, but that worked well for me. I think I think this is just the best bet. Hyper Voice v Hyper Voice. And I kind of want to save you for later. Ooh, okay. So if that did 30, this should do like 45 maybe? I don't have my Haze user anymore, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna set up the Leech Seed. I'm just gonna go straight into Mayor Bow. I think it's the best play because I have to get that Gunk Shot off, and we know it's not Choice Scarf, which is, I mean, good for us. Oh yeah, I disconnect because I think I Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot should take out Florges. Where's my mouse? Should take out Florges. Should take out Olive Oil, or do really close. And then this, I just had to play switching around, and it's got a Brave Bird or Close Combat, and either way, Crocodile just kind of sweeps up. Scarf Crocodile is like the best set for it because it really does put in the work. Was it 2 wins in a row? Yeah, it's 2 wins in a row. Let's make it a third, you guys. Oh, this is not good. This is not good for us. Haunch Crow. Rotom, Heat, Lycanroc, Magnezone, Cloyster, and Miss Magius. Mayor Bow looks super important here. Beauregard looks like it can win after there's some chip and maybe Cloyster's taken out. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and lead with our Stealth Rock here. Like, Stealth Rock seems super important. If it's running Defog on Honchcrow, I'd be a little surprised, but I guess at this point I could kind of see it. But it's just not something very common, you know? Give me just a moment. I'm gonna mute myself so I can drink some water. Alright, sorry about that. But this person is deciding to take forever. But I think Stealth Rocks breaks any sashes, breaks any potential sturdies from the Magnezone. Alright, well, we just cut that battle because they joined and I guess all the team had just quit. They're just like, that's too much. Or had to go to the bathroom or something, I don't know. But yeah. Let's see. We have the Zoroark, the Dunsparce, the Rotom-Mow, Haxor, Slowbro, and Salazzle. This is a scary team. Obviously, a scary team. Beauregard. Beauregard with some setup could put in work. That's if Slowbro has enough chip on it. That's gonna be hard to do. Defog Rotom-Mow for sure. This is my lead here. I'm just gonna go straight up for an EQ. Interesting. Okay. Coil. Straight out into our Haze user. Or we could go... No, we're gonna go Mayor Bow, because in case if he does... Okay, he's not Glare, which is really good for us. So, Coil, Stealth Rock, Roost, and Body Slam. But we cannot be paralyzed, which is really fantastic for us. You don't have a ground user, which is also really good. So Slowbro is going to take a crap ton from this. Oh my gosh, that's 90%. Hold up. It's going to swap, right? Yes, it does swap. Perfect. Parabolic charge. You volt switch, right? You... Oh, wait, how much is this going to do? Oh my gosh, 65%. That's so good. Volt switch. I get a charge up. Who am I hitting? Who am I hitting? You don't... Stop feeding it to the charge. Oh my gosh, 52% is nuts. I do have to swap, unfortunately. I'm going to go under a big crook here. Get the Intimidate off as he goes for an EQ, which does a decent amount. I just go for Earthquake. Oh, no. That's why I didn't go for Earthquake. Okay. Had to swap again. I know who to swap into. I'm going to Soak. We know for sure that you are a Rotom. Obviously. I think Zoroark is going to try to disguise for... Here, 56. I do need... I'm going to predict a switch and just go for the slack off here. Yeah. That's fine with me. If anything, I think he goes for Haxorus again. There it is. Yep. And I go back into a big crew, I think. Or I go... No, I predict it. Go here. Oh, no, he goes Dragon Dance. I freeze dry or I die, so... Ironhead, Earthquake, Dragon Dance. Let's see. Base. If he is max speed, he will outspeed. But if he's not, I still could do some great damage. I will crunch. Because I don't think he'll one-shot me with anything. And yeah, there's the Rotom. Perfect. Perfect. You know he was definitely Scarf. No, he wasn't Scarf. What is he doing? He just stacked it off. This can Toxic anything. But I've got my burn Pokemon back here. So I might as well just go ahead and swap that out. Nasty Plot is a little scary. But I'll go ahead and set up my Parabolic Charge because I get hit. I might tank this and then hit it back. But it could also be Zoroark, which is the thing. I think if Salazzle would actually work better for him, but I think... it is. Okay. It definitely is. So in that case, you are 339, which you do outspeed me, which is fine. I could Terra Fairy into the Play Rough. Yep, there's the Zoroark. I knew it. You not gonna use Dark Pulse if it's a Salazzle, you know. That Terra Fairy did work really well. Dunsparce, it's kind of interesting here. He's got to go for an Iron Head, so I E-Speed here. There's a great amount of damage. I do die, unfortunately. And then... I think I save Oliver Queen for the back. I try to Trailblaze, because I want to be the fastest thing here. Trailblaze is great, and actually I can get off another one, so I can definitely outspeed that Salazzle. Let's see, 366 times 1.5. I don't see. 549. He doesn't have Glare. He does have Body Slam. I'll go ahead and try to Drain Punch. Oh, perfect. I didn't get the Serene Grace Para. That's game, right? Because now I just Choice Scarf EQ. And that takes you out unless you're Sash. That takes you out. And even if you are Sash, I can just take you out here. What do you not resist? Fire, Ice, Grass, Fighting. So it didn't matter. So I'm just going to Drain Punch. Oh, now you just Poison. Wow, that's still max. That's game. That's GG. Like, you can't win. If your first impression Haxorus, you still don't win. Yeah, that's game. Let's go. Technically four wins in a row with this team, which is really nice. I think I'm gonna try to do one or two more. I don't know. We definitely got to get some more games in, because this team so far has been turning out really well. Okay, no defog user, I don't believe. Do you get Rapid Spin? I don't remember. I think Colossal might get... No, Corsola does. Not Corsola, Cloyster. Jeez. Mayor Bo does some incredible work here. I think what I do is I gotta lead... I just lead Krook. Why not? And then I predict the burn, so I'm just gonna go out into... here. Either that or he sets up screens. Gets the knock. We lose our Soul Vest, which is kind of fine. T-Wave. Not good for me. How much should this close combat do, right? No, just swap. Get your Stealth Rocks, and you could be Terra flying, right? I'm just gonna crunch for safety. It hits Ghost pretty well. If you switch out into Miss Magics, it's really bad. You are water. I didn't think about burn from you. Alright, this might be our lose game, unfortunately, but we will see. I'm gonna soak. I can see it knocking off Appleton. Fine, perfect. Parabolic charge. You either use your Apple Acid. Oh, you definitely are. Leech Seed, Protect, Substitute, and Apple Acid, I think is what you are. Yep. So just gonna go straight out into here. And even if you do set up a substitute right now, we have a Hyper Voice. So I counter like everything you want to do. Unfortunately, you are actually water type here, which is actually kind of bad for me. But I can't really do much to stop it at this time. I have to have somebody hit me, and you have 2 ghosts, which is a little unfortunate. There's the Apple Asset, and now I get Terrain Pulse. We know from this we do outspeed, which I think you're going to protect here. Yep. And then I just Terrain Pulse. You lose to this, you lose to this, you lose to this. You do not, but you aren't going to take either of these well, right? Oh, no. Yeah, I forgot about the defense drop. I do have to swap. I'll swap into Mayor Bow here. You roost. I just go for Soak. I think, let's see. It could U-turn or Volt Switch. I believe it gets both of those. And no, okay. Interesting. So, Hurricane Roost. You already used 2 of your Roosts, which is weird. I'm just gonna play it safe. I go here. Dragon Pulse. Okay, so you don't have a substitute. You do have the Leech Seed Protect, which doesn't make sense. Oh, it's only on the next move. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Rapid Spin. Because at this point, I do need to get rid of the rocks, because otherwise it's just gonna, I can keep swapping and it's gonna be bad. Which is fine. Knock off Thunder Wave. I gotta play rough. He's definitely outplaying me. His team's, oh my gosh, 1389, yeah. Versus 1181. Knock off, and then he goes recover, right? I do still have my Terra. Watch this. I predict the Will-O-Wisp. But I don't think you're running a rock move, right?
You're running Rock Blast. Okay. Alright, I think I'm still gonna try, obviously. I'm just gonna throw off my own rocks here at this point. I just want them. It's fine. Swap back out in here. He's gonna win late game with Cloister. This is knock off Thunderwave, recover. What else do you have? You gotta have something else. Encore. Yeah, that's game. That's game. I got played like a fiddle, man. Alright, well, you win some, you lose some. That's fine. We will... I don't want to lose again. We'll go ahead and call it there. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you let me know down below. And let me know what your favorite member of the team was. I think there's some tweaks we could do. Probably one or two Pokemon we could swap around. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy the video, leave a like, comment down below, and I will see y'all in the next one. Oh, subscribe as well. But see y'all in the next one. Deuces.